Hi guys, today I wanted to show you the flight case that I carry my DJI Mavic Pro in. It's from a company called TomCase. I bought it off Amazon. I will leave all the relevant links in the description box below, so stay tuned for a little look inside and how everything fits in. Okay guys, so here we have it, the TomCase. This is my flight case for my Mavic Pro. It's a hard flight case, okay? It feels really good quality. Before I go into that, I'm just going to let you know that I bought it off Amazon. When I was looking for my flight case, I didn't want to spend a lot of money because there is some very expensive cases out there. I wanted to be sub £100, sub 150 US dollars. And this is what I came up with. So right off the bat then, it feels really good quality. The handle is really sturdy there. The latches on it, nice and secure. It's got two places either side of each latch to pop yourself a padlock for a bit of added extra security. Also, it's got an automatic air release valve there, a pressure release valve if you take it on an unpressurized aircraft. If it's in the hold or whatever, the air pressure isn't going to build up in there. It's not going to damage any of your goods. Okay, unclipping these then and opening up the case, you can see right away a great contrast. The red and the black really stands out well and shows you, you've got all the space that you need. When I was looking for this, I specifically wanted one that had 3 spaces for the batteries. I do only have 2 at the minute, but I know that in time I'm going to be getting myself a 3rd one. We'll start off with the obvious pieces of the jigsaw then. The Mavic itself fits quite nicely in there. Now you can see that the whole case itself isn't much bigger than the Mavic. So it's not a huge, great big thing. This is not really bulky. The next most obvious thing I would probably say would be the controller. So we'll pop the controller in its little slot there. And then the batteries. So there we go. 1 battery. 2 battery. Leaving my 3rd one there ready for when I get my 3rd battery. The next thing we'll pop in is the charger. Or the charging base for the batteries. He lives in there. Quite a nice little fit. Okay, now you will notice in my little setup here that I've obviously got the car charger here. When I'm using this case, 9 times out of 10 I'm carrying the car charger as opposed to the actual charger which stays at home. Now the actual charger, I've got it here, it does fit in. This is where it lives. Okay, he would go in there, tuck himself down like that. And what I like about this particular case, and I haven't seen it in any of the other cases, is that this lives flat, okay? A lot of the other cases, let's just take this slot for example, would have him living upright like this, and then this tucking down somewhere like that. Now, this would then become prone to damage over time, the constant bend in it, like maybe many of your other chargers that you've seen, it might start to split and wear. So I think that it's a really nice idea that it lays flat. For the time being, that really doesn't matter because I very, very rarely carry him in this case. What I do carry in the case though, like I was saying, is the car charger. Now before we put the car charger in exactly the same slot, this slot is actually quite deep. I do like to keep my spare propellers. I've got 2 sets of spare propellers and I like to keep them right in the bottom there because the space is just perfect for them. So down they go. There you go. Takes a little bit of getting in. There we go. Nice tight fit so that nothing rattles around. Lovely. Okay. Then this guy can obviously go in. There we go, he lives down there like that. and they all just fold around quite nicely to fit in. Okay, and they don't protrude too much at all. The next thing for your memory card, you know, you might have a memory card already in the Mavic, and you might have yourself a spare one, and also your adapter to plug it into your computer. Handy little slot there, no worries. And you can even pull out the foam and make an extra one. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera very well, but there is a little slot you can pull out there. Again, we've got our charging cable for our controller, and also this little device. Now, if you don't know what this actually does is it converts one of your batteries into a power pack. So whereby I leave my main charger at home and I run around with this one, what you can do is you can pop him on there, you plug this into the USB, and then that'll charge your controller up. No dramas. So he lives quite nicely in there, and then your cable lives quite nicely in there. Okay, then he shuts away and locks up tight. Not a drama. Lovely. Now, one last thing that I like to do with mine, okay, is that I've switched away from using my phone as a controller, and I now use my iPad Mini 2, okay, and I only use this as a controller now, so it's always fully charged. If it needs a bit of extra juice, obviously I've got plenty of room to put other cables, and I can charge it up in my car, or I can charge it up off one of the batteries, and I simply let it live behind here, and I pop him in there, and he's good to go in exactly the same way. In time, I might even consider cutting this foam myself and hollowing a little scoop out for him, but honestly, I haven't had any issues with the way that lives in there. It doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't move around, it's quite solid, and I'm quite happy. And there you have it. That is my Mavic Pro case. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it gives you a little bit of food for thought when choosing your case. Please feel free to comment in the comment section below, like the video and subscribe, and also feel free to share the video. Thank you very much.